As far as the black thing goes, we actually went to school together. So we went to high school together,
Hell yeah.
and we were in a group together. Well, still have a you know brotherhood. I seen him become who he is today. So you know what I mean. As a student, I am
Right.
his friend, but I definitely is a student to the game, and I learned a lot from him. You know what I mean? Just sitting there watching and just observing how he performs, how he comes up with his music, and he definitely is a person that speaks from the heart. And for our song together, it was just a natural thing. I was, started like I said, I started taking it seriously and music seriously in 2014. I just never quit, pretty much, and work on my craft as much as I can. And they say the industry is like 10% talent, 90% business, and that always kind of stuck with me. And I tried to, as I'm, know I'm making the music, and I'm feeling like this might be able to, touch the world. I still have to learn how to make that push through to that. You know what I mean? To the
Was there a clear moment back in the day when he went from friend to like mentor in a way?
See, it was never like, hey, Chad, I'm going to, hey, watch me. Or it was just
Right.
me, like, knowing to watch. You know what I mean? It was, if you want it, if you believe, here's a person that's showing you that it can really happen for you. His entire high school knew that he was going to be who he is right now. Like, we had ciphers, we were dancing. It was crazy. Like, we would shut down the school. Sometimes we performed pep rallies.
That's really interesting to have like that much support because I know there's usually like a tipping point where like if you don't have enough clout, people are like, "Man, who's this guy think he is?" But then eventually it kind of tips over and they're like, "Oh wow, he knew who he was." And it's interesting and good to hear that there was that much support. So he goes off, he does his own thing. In 2014, you start taking music seriously, more seriously. Was there like a moment where he's like, "Hey, man, I want to help, but you got to do X, Y, and Z before like I'm in a place where I can actually help you"?
That's a great question, because we literally didn't have any type of conversation like that. Like, I just instilled it in my head that no one's gonna like put you on the team if you can't hit a home run. You know what I mean? Like, if you're definitely a hard worker, and it shows, people are going to see that and start to notice. And I took that immediately and ran with that. So yeah, it was just never the conversation. It's just like, if you just overall want to be respected into doing this, you have to. It's proven ground for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
take that seriously, because
yeah.
it's so many people that want to do the same thing you want to do, especially if you have a dream. You have to let people know why you're deserving of that.